So what's the reality? The reality is that performance, commitment, and contribution do matter in real life. When you grow up, we still have to perform, we still have to show up, we still have to commit, and we still have to contribute. And if you don't, then you're not going to get what everybody else gets. If you look at a CEO does not get his position or her position simply because they've been there the longest. They have to earn it, right? They have to perform at other levels to the point where someone thinks that they deserve the position. Professional athletes, do you see football teams rotating their quarterbacks? Going, well, I'm going to go ahead and let this person get some time out of fairness. No, you don't. You don't see people in professional sports make the same money. You get paid based on your performance and your results. It's very, very simple. If you are not winning, if you're not performing well, you're not going to get paid well. You may not even stay on the team. And then lastly, when you do get your college degree and you spend all that money, are you guaranteed a high-paying job when you get out of college? Absolutely not. You still have to go through a recruiting and interview process and somehow convince them that you're going to be an asset. I'm sure that when you interview, you don't say, well, I deserve a chance, or hey, it's only fair if you give me a chance. No, you're selling yourself. You're selling on what you can do for that company. And so these are just some small examples of why performance, commitment, and contribution matter, and why the fantasy that there is entitlement is just a fallacy. Next, we're going to talk about how to correct that. So how do we combat that? We start by communicating objectives. What are we trying to achieve? And we get everybody on that mindset of this is the goal. Just like you do in a football field, you go into a huddle and you say, okay, this is the play we're doing, and our goal is to move the ball and get the first down or throw a touchdown or whatever the case may be. The second thing is to define and communicate clear expectations of each person. Okay, here's your role. Here's how you contribute to that. This is where there's a lot of breakdown in the industry because we don't communicate clear expectations to our team about what is expected. The next thing is we need to then perform and execute, and then we need to regroup and reevaluate. How did we do? At the end of each coaching, each series of downs in football, quarterback comes off the field and he talks to the either the coach or the offensive coordinator, and they talk about the plays that happened and how to auto-correct and move forward and fix. So that's the next step. And then you go back out there and you do the same thing. Clear objectives, clear expectations, perform, regroup, reevaluate. And some of that reevaluation has to be one-on-one. You can't group people that are performing well into a conversation of poor performance. And then you go back out and you just repeat the process over and over again. Coaching should be ongoing. Having the leadership skills to be able to pull people aside and say, hey, this is what you're great at is important. But where we tend to drop the ball is pulling people that are not performing aside and saying, hey, I really need you to step up in this area. So those are the things that you can do to counter the culture that we've created of lack of self-evaluation and also lack of leadership and this expectation that we're owed something. So I hope this was helpful, and if you like this video, please like it, share it, and follow me on this social media. And until the next time, have a wonderful day. Go crush it.